Imagine a revelation that shatters the very foundation of the gaming world, nestled among the titans of Call of Duty, renowned for their unparalleled skill, lie imposters of deceit and manipulation. These elite players, revered and idolized, have not merely dabbled in deception for fleeting moments or weeks, but rather they have woven a web of cheating over the course of several years. Now consider this notion further. Those very streamers whose gameplay you eagerly consume, whose every move you mimic, whose victories you celebrate, are they truly paragons of fair play? Could it be that some of these luminaries of the streaming realm are in fact the perpetrators of such egregious misconduct? Such a revelation would seem unfathomable were not for the undeniable evidence that we have before us. The veil has been lifted, exposing a reality where talent is overshadowed by deceit, where the lines between hero and villain blur into obscurity. In a daring feat spanning 3 years, I delved deep into the covert domain of hackers within the Call of Duty community, gaining access to their most exclusive Discord channels. What awaited me on the other side of this journey is nothing short of astounding. What you're seeing here is a list of the top 10 players in the world for ranked multiplayer for Call of Duty. 5 out of those 10 names are confirmed cheaters that are in this Discord, whose names were at the beginning of this video. So the server is called Call of Duty. It is a very difficult server to get inside of. You need to know somebody. Alright, so today we are back inside the infamous Call of Duty Discord server. Now, depending on how long you've been following me, you may or may not know this, but this is the first Discord server that I exposed in my very first video on exposing Call of Duty Warzone and multiplayer cheaters and hackers. It's now been a couple months since the last time I was in this server and exposed everyone, and they have since cracked down and made it much more difficult to get inside the server. In fact, the majority of the people that try to get into this Discord server get denied and get banned. So I thought I'd entertain myself and try to get through their wall of security and get inside their Discord server and expose them for a second time. Now this time around we have a lot of familiar faces that were in the Discord server before, but we also have some new ones. Like this guy, Zeebler. If you don't know who Zeebler is the owner of Phantom Overlays, one of the largest cheating and hacking providers in Call of Duty right now. Now because there's so many elite and private members in this Discord server, you can imagine that it is very difficult to get inside. Now what I'm going to do next is scroll through the entire player list and show you every single person that has joined very briefly. The idea of this isn't to show the names and profiles of every single person, it's to show you every single person that has been denied. Every person that you see on this list as I'm scrolling that has a white name was someone who tried to join this Discord server at one point and couldn't get in. This is how private this Discord server really is. 99% of the people that try to join get denied. They don't just get denied, they get denied and then banned, so they never have the opportunity to try to join this Discord server again. Despite the impossibly low approval rate, along with the verification process, the odds of me getting in seemed impossible. But I wasn't about to let that hold me back. I was getting inside this server one way or another. Now I can't explain how I did it, but like a wolf in sheep's clothing, I managed to pull off the impossible and get inside the Discord server for a second time. So why don't we take a look around, check out the server, see what's different, and see what information we can dig up. Let's head over to the announcement section and we'll start there. Now, one of the first things I want to talk about that I pointed out in my previous video is this. A boosting warning that you get if you're boosting in Warzone or multiplayer and get detected by Ricochet or manually reviewed by Activision. They're claiming if you got this warning, you are not receiving a ban, but you won't be getting the rewards for multiplayer or Warzone ranked. Here's what that notification looks like in game. It says, notice this account was currently under review and temporarily suspended from playing ranked play. The next thing I want to cover in announcements is this. On March 26, 2024, this was said. At everyone. Confirmed password dumps from Call of Duty cheat providers have surfaced on the darknet. Ziebler, aka Phantom Overlay developer, and Corp discovered these and expect to know which providers soon. Phantom Overlay itself was not affected. The dumps not only include game accounts, but any stored logins saved in your browser. If you use autofill, your logins are being sold right now to websites, bank logins, etc. Please change your passwords, use two-factor authentication, and be safe. Then below that, they go on to say wipe your PC as well, upgrade or downgrade BIOS, and reinstall Windows. But that isn't all they had to say on the subject. Call of Chairs, another Discord server that I exposed for cheating and hacking in the past, had this to say on the exact same date. It's the largest info-stealer malware campaign in gaming and cheating community history. It is targeting the gaming/cheating community. There are more logins stolen in the database for gaming/cheating related websites than most social media websites. There is some latency program, VPN, or something that millions of gamers are using that is info-stealer malware. We will give you all an update once we find out what softwares have the malware, but it seems to be an entire network of free/cheap software. And then below that you can see the numbers for the logins stolen in the database. BNet 3,662,000, Activision 561,000, and then below that other cheat providers and websites with logins stolen. And then at the very bottom they added a note that says the websites above were not breached, their users used malware and the saved passwords in their browser were stolen. So what does all this mean? It means a lot of people had their login information stolen. And a lot of these people that had their information stolen came from cheating and hacking websites. So if you want to avoid this and protect your information, don't cheat and don't hack. Now while we're on the topic and currently in Call of Chairs, I want to go ahead and point out something that Ziebler said. Now if you didn't know, Phantom Overlays had a detection recently. It wasn't very large, but some of the members got detected and got permabanned. But the permaban seemed to be delayed X amount of days. Okay? And people in this Discord server were not taking too kindly to Ziebler about the detection. Ziebler said this. Ricochet didn't send the silent update to everyone. They were starting to roll it out slowly, and I fixed it before they finished rollout. I think they thought I checked for silent updates manually on my PC only, or something, but I always listen for them on every customer's PC for maximum security. April 5th can't happen again because I have a protection in place that will protect you before the silent update does any scans. Now I don't know what he means when he says that I listen for them on every customer's PC. That's a little weird. So you have access to all this information on customers' PCs. What other information does Phantom Overlays have access to? I don't know. I don't know what it means. Like I said, I don't know what it entails, but that seems a little weird to me. Just be careful what you download out there, and if you're cheating, just know you might be downloading more than just cheats. I mean, I just gave an example of a massive data breach that just occurred. You know, tons of people's login information was stolen, so they don't even know where it came from or how it started. Nobody knows. So you go out and buy cheats and download them. You might get more than you bargained for. Now the last thing I want to cover in announcements is this, and I find this pretty hilarious. This was posted February 25th, a day after my video came out on the server. It reads, at everyone, new members must be vouched. Proof of chair is no longer enough. If you invite someone who gets banned, you and everyone who invited you will be chain banned. Like I said, I find this hilarious because this was definitely meant for me. Alright, we're done with announcements. Let's go ahead and check out roles next. Now there isn't much going on in this section. Obviously every single person in this Discord server is cheating. There's no other way to get inside the Discord server. There are ways, right? There are ways to get inside without cheating. But everyone in here, like all of them, are cheaters. You got a 1 at the very top for Warzone ranked, a 2 for multiplayer ranked, and then a green check mark for literally no purpose at all. Just ignore that. So if you want to be notified of LFG Warzone ranked, you click the 1. click the 2 for multiplayer ranked, so when people post, you get notified. And then at the very bottom, they have the top 250. To verify for the top 250 role, click below. So you have to click submit verification and then provide proof that you are actually a top 250 player in either Warzone or multiplayer. Alright, we're going to go ahead and jump into the next section. The next section we're going to check out is not going to be general. We're going to skip that and go straight into multiplayer LFG. Alright, so we're here in the multiplayer ranked LFG section, and the whole idea here is to breeze through this quickly and just kind of show you how bad the cheating and hacking is in multiplayer ranked play right now. And like I said, this isn't even Warzone yet. This is just multiplayer ranked play. So we're going to get to Warzone here in a second. But every single person that you see here with a purple name is a top 250 player this season alone. The top 250 role in this Discord server is taken away at the start of every new season. And you have to get back to top 250 and provide proof in the verification process to get the top 250 role all over again. So everyone that you see with the top 50 role, like I said, is a top 250 right now in multiplayer ranked play. And they are part of this cheating hacking Discord, and they are cheating. Boosting is also a huge issue in multiplayer ranked play. And I made a whole video on it if you want to go check it out. I think it's the third video I put out in the Cod Files, I believe. So you can go check it out. But the only people in here that are boosting are the people at the very top, the admins, like Milkman and Mo. Nobody else really boosts because they don't have the setup for it. And they don't want to bring other people in on what they do. They want to keep it exclusive. So that's another big issue. So everyone you're seeing right here posting the LFG, these are all cheaters with chairs. Every single one of them. And right here you can see Milkman himself posting in the LFG. LFG top 10s only, no shadow bans. 15 plus hour sessions, no breaks. Real SR hustlers only. As you can see, top 250, top 250, top 250. We're going to go over the whole server list and expose everyone here in a moment. But before we do that, let's go ahead and jump into the Resurgence LFG and see what's going on there. Alright, so one thing I want to point out right away is somebody by the name of Bayou, right in the middle of the screen there. He says, looking for one. I'm on alt account, that's Crim1. C1 is Crim1. And then he goes on to say, both of my main accounts are top 250. So he has 2 accounts right now that are in the top 250, and one that he's working on right now that's an alt, that's a Crim1. He's about to have 3 accounts in the top 250, and that's one guy in here. And right there you can actually see him posting again, Bayou LFG top 250. Now it's very common for people in this Discord server to have multiple accounts, 2, 3, 4, even 5 accounts in the top 250. Because at the end of the season, these accounts get these rewards, they turn around and they sell these accounts for thousands of dollars. Now I paused the video right here for a moment for a reason. There's a person here I want to focus in on, and their name is Amesy. If we zoom in, we can see that she posted on 5/6/2024 LFG Diamond/Crim with chair. Now the reason I'm focusing on her is because she's a moderator for the server, and she also just happened to be live on Twitch when I was in the middle of doing my investigation. So I decided to jump in and ask her some questions. Now Amesy has over 1,100 followers on Twitch. She's trying to grow her community and become a popular streamer. So you can imagine, she doesn't take too kindly when people come in and ask why she's cheating or why she's in a cheating Discord. And as you probably suspected, it took less than a few minutes for her to view the chat and completely ban me from her channel. She claims she doesn't cheat because she's on PS5. That's what she said. I'm on PS5, I don't cheat. Which, correct. During this stream, she was on PS5. But that doesn't explain why she's posting in the LFG saying she's chairing, and why she's running around with iridescent and Resurgence nuke skins on, but playing like a bot and getting completely destroyed. She 100% has a PC and a PlayStation 5. And like I say in my previous videos, just because someone has a PlayStation account linked to their Discord account, that doesn't mean they're not cheating. If they're in these cheating Discords, they most likely 100% also have a PC that they do cheat on. Whether you want to believe it or not, this is proof right here. She's also been a part of this Discord since November 30th of 2023. So going on almost 8 months, she's been a member of this cheating Discord. Not only that, she's also in Call of Chairs. So 2 cheating Discords. When it comes to these scummy Twitch streamers, I don't even need to get gameplay on her. It doesn't matter if tonight when I was watching her she was on a PS5, because she already outed herself in the Discord by saying she was playing on a chair. It's already over for her. She's already been exposed. Okay? She's scamming her audience, and people like this, they deserve to be exposed to their audience. The audience deserves to know that the person that they're watching is a cheater. Alright, next up we have the Battle Royale LFG section, and this section is very generic. All this is nuke boosting in Warzone. So they come in here, LFG, they all got their chairs, their cheats, whatever. They group up together, they get the 5 wins, get the nuke, and that's that. Unfortunately, cheaters, nuke streaking has been an issue in the past. It's an issue now. It'll probably continue to be an issue in the future. Now we're going to go ahead and check out the top 250 leaderboard, but when you click on it, unfortunately, they removed the ability for every single person to view it. Unless you're the owner of the server, you cannot view it. On top of that, they didn't just remove the ability to view it, they completely deleted everything from the past. So I don't know if they plan to do something with this in the future or what, but as of right now, there is nothing there. So I'll have to wait and see. Alright. And I use this as a tool to expose tons of the top 250s in my initial video on this server. And because of that, that's probably why they went ahead and completely just wiped it all. Now the last section we need to cover is the shop. So very quickly, I'm just going to scroll through here and show you the accounts that they're selling. A lot of the accounts that are for sale in here are iridescent or top 250 in multiplayer or Warzone or top 250 in previous seasons. So how do they have so many accounts that are iridescent and top 250? Well, the players in this server are boosting up these accounts. That's why they have, like I said, 2, 3, 4, even 5 accounts in the top 250. The season ends, they then take that account and put it for sale in the shop, along with putting it for sale on other websites and other discords to sell it for a lot of money. Now while we continue to scroll through the shop in the background, I want to go ahead and discuss the list that I'm about to share with you. I'm going to be showing every single user in this Discord server that had either Battle.net, Steam, Xbox, or PSN publicly linked to their Discord account. Reason being, Activision can use these usernames and tie them to Activision IDs in their database if these usernames are tied to the Activision ID that they're currently using or one they used to cheat on. And they can look at the account, review it, and if the account is suspected of boosting, cheating, using unlock all, or anything like that, they can then hold them accountable and hopefully ban their account permanently and get them out of the game. I'm also going to be showcasing every single person in here with a Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or X publicly connected to their Discord account. Reason being, these are all platforms where you can create content, where you can live stream, and if you are doing any of those things, right, and you're in a cheating Discord, your audience deserves to know that you are part of a cheating Discord. They deserve to know that the person they're sending money to, the person they're spending money when they subscribe to, the person they idolize, may not be who they think they are. They deserve to know the truth. Now when it comes to live streamers and content creators on this list, I went ahead and went through every single person's Discord account and checked all their connected social media accounts, okay? Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and X, and I added up how many followers each person had, and I put it in the bottom right of every single person. So you'll know as you're watching how many followers each person has. I went ahead and also did something else a little extra. So when you're going through this list and you're looking at these names, and let's say you see someone with the username 123456 for Twitch, when you go on to Twitch and you look them up, sometimes their account doesn't show up. I don't know why that happens, but sometimes they just weren't showing up. So what I did was I went through every single person in the Discord server that had the Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or X. I clicked on the link that they had connected to their Discord profile, I copied the link, and I put it in the top of the picture so you have the follower count in the links to all their Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and X accounts. Again, these are publicly linked by them. You have to own these accounts. They have to be yours. You have to sign in and link them to your Discord account. You can't link just anybody's account to your stuff. It has to be your own stuff, right? Unless someone gave you their username and password, okay? So these are their accounts, and they just publicly linked them. So I went ahead and added up all the followers for every single person in this Discord server to get a total amount. And that total amount was 118,628 people that are following somebody that cheats in Call of Duty that's in this Discord server. A Discord server you have to provide proof of cheats just to get inside of. You can't just be a console player in this Discord server. You can't get in. You have to provide proof of cheats, and I already showed that in the video. So 118,000 people That's an army of people that are following people in this Discord server that are cheating, that have no idea that the person that they're watching is in one of the most elite and private cheating Discords. No idea. They could be donating to them, subscribing to them, gifting subs to them, paying this person's rent. And they have no idea that this person is a complete fraud. So disclaimer before we start the list, I believe that 99.99% of them are cheating. I have to say that. But deep down, you know what I really think. I'm just not going to say it. With that being said, I present to you the full list. Enjoy.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And and
So that is the full list, and honestly at this point, I'm not really sure what to say. I could continue on making videos on this over and over again, exposing Discord after Discord after Discord. I don't know how much more you guys can take. I've made like 20 videos on this, covering 20 different Discords, covering so much information. I feel like I'm driving you guys crazy and boring you to death with this information. But the truth is there's hundreds of servers just like this, full of hundreds or even thousands or tens of thousands of people that I haven't even touched yet, that I could make videos on, but I haven't. The cheating and hacking from a player's side, or player's perspective, is much worse than what people think. It is really bad right now. Large content creators, large streamers, they won't tell you how bad it really is, but deep down they know how bad it is. Because if people realize the truth, they're going to stop playing the game. When they stop playing the game, they stop watching their streams, they stop watching their YouTube videos. They want nothing more than Call of Duty to clean up their act and succeed. And so do we. That's why we make these videos. But we also want everyone to know the truth. The bottom line is this: Activision 100% needs a better anti-cheat. And I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. We've been preaching this for years. Why has it not happened yet? They make millions of dollars every single day from the in-game store. Every single day. Life-changing money. Every day. Why do we not have a better anti-cheat? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to stop preaching to the choir. I know I'm probably putting some of you to sleep. So before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to all my members. Currently right now, I have 10 members. Their names are Adams Got Game, Crease_1976, Chris R, John Killer, Death Disciples, Composer, Big Willie, Vandals Videos, PD, and Bree and Blaze /video/Brandon. To all of you who decided to help support the channel by becoming a member, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to me. If you want to become a member and help support the channel and get your name shouted out in future videos, go ahead and click join to the left to subscribe at the bottom of any one of my videos. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, there's a link to join in the description of every single one of my videos and also a link on my channel. We're going to start doing custom Warzone nights if we can get enough people in there. And also, if you're a member, you get a special role and special access to certain parts of the Discord. Alright, with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care and have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.